The offseason has been pretty crazy, and today we're bringing that reality into 2K. We have all the new rosters you see here: Anthony Edwards, Giannis on the Heat. You got Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown together on the 76ers, Kawhi Leonard on the Raptors, LaMelo Ball on the Timberwolves, and so much more. All the new rookies, all new rosters, and we're going to see what happens in this 2027 season. Put your predictions down below in the comments before we start. But let's get right into it. Okay, so we need to simulate the first week because if you see here, the free agents that are still available in real life are available in 2K, like LeBron still needs to sign with the team. DeMar DeRozan still needs to sign with the team. Jonathan Kuminga, Russ. So usually LeBron goes to some weird teams. I've seen him go to the Pelicans, the Kings, the Nets. Well, let's see where he goes in this simulation here. So let's simulate the first week and see what happens. Let's disable CPU trade offers. All right, transaction report. Signings. The Timberwolves signed Russell Westbrook. LeBron James goes to the Rockets to play with Kevin Durant. What in the world is happening? Jonathan Kuminga signs with the Pistons. DeMar DeRozan with the Cavs. But that is crazy. I've not seen LeBron James go to the Rockets in a simulation yet. This is the first time this has happened. That's pretty crazy. Well, let's simulate to the All-Star break and see who is on top of the league, who's makes the All-Star team, and everything else that comes with it. But this is the first 2K video on this channel, so if you are enjoying this video so far, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because I post daily. So if you like consistency, you should like me. But let's see what happens here. Your NBA Cup MVP is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, to no surprise, averaging 23 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 100% from the free throw line, 10% from the three-point line. Oh my gosh. How did he score so much? Probably that mid-game he has there and his free throws. So the trade deadline just happened, and literally nothing has happened. The Spurs traded Luke Kornet and a second-round pick for Malik Monk. The Trailblazers trade Drew Holiday for Taylor Hendricks. So that might have been the worst trade deadline I've ever seen in 2K. Well, let's simulate to see who made the All-Star team. So these are the All-Star rosters. In the West, you got Shai, Kyrie, Stephon Castle, Victor Wembanyama, Nikola Jokic, LeBron James on the Rockets, Austin Reeves, Cooper Flagg, Luka Don, Steph Curry, Brandon Ingram on the Clippers, and Jimmy Buckets. And in the East, you got Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, Giannis, Karl-Anthony Towns, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, and OG Anunoby, and Scotty Barnes, and Kawhi Leonard, and Desmond Bane. Oh my gosh, I didn't know there was that many All-Stars. But a lot of the players that got traded this offseason made the All-Star team. But let's see the standings so far, halfway through the season. In the Eastern Conference, you got the New York Knicks on top with the Detroit Pistons, then the Raptors with Kawhi, the 76ers at the 4th seed. That's kind of a surprise. I thought they would be higher. The Cavs, the 5th seed. The Pacers are always glazed in 2K, and they're the 6th seed. The Miami Heat, Orlando Magic, Hawks just out of it. Wizards trying to get in it. Bucks without Giannis hanging in. Celtics not doing so good without Jaylen Brown. And Charlotte Hornets without LaMelo Ball are the worst team in the East. But in the Western Conference, you got the Oklahoma City Thunder, to no surprise, the Spurs, the Timberwolves, the Lakers, the Nuggets, the Suns, the Warriors, the Mavs, the Utah Jazz trying to sneak into the playoffs, the New Orleans Pelicans trying to sneak in, the Rockets with LeBron and KD out of the play-in almost, the Portland Trailblazers, the Memphis Grizzlies, Clippers, and the Sacramento Kings. They're having one of the worst seasons of their franchise history. Let's look who's leading each stat halfway through the season. You got Jaylen Brown leading the way for scoring, Cade Cunningham in a close second, Donovan Mitchell, Shai, Steph Curry, Cat, Jokic, Austin Reeves, White Boy, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Johnson. Rebounds, no other surprise, it's Victor Wembanyama and Rudy Gobert. Assists, you got Nikola Jokic putting up his average numbers. Cade Cunningham, LaMelo Ball with Anthony Edwards now. Luka Don putting up some nice numbers. But not a crazy mid-season so far. Let's simulate to the playoffs and see who's the top seeds and who doesn't make the playoffs. Let's check the stats at the end of the season. Cade Cunningham leading the way in points. You got Stephen Curry, Donovan Mitchell, Shai, Nikola Jokic, Jaylen Brown. Rebounds, about the same. Assists, kind of the same as well. Cade Cunningham, though, having a good second half of the season. But let's simulate to see who makes the playoffs. Your MVP is Victor Wembanyama, putting up a double-double, 22 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 78% from the free throw line, 38% from three, 55% on the field. And the rookie of the year is Jalen Johnson. I don't think he's a rookie, 2K. I think he's in his third year now, but I guess rookie of the year, Jalen Johnson, good for him. 22 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Oh, I don't know what that is about. Dante DiVincenzo coming off the ACL tear wins Sixth Man of the Year, putting up 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year, no surprise there. Montez Buzelis, Most Improved. Nikola Jokic, Clutch Player of the Year. Mark Donjanalt, Coach of the Year. And Aaron Phillips, Executive of the Year for the Spurs. All-NBA first team, you got Wemby, Jokic, Cade, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Cat. Jalen Johnson, Rookie of the Year, makes All-NBA second team. Tyrese Maxey, Alperen Sengun, Josh Giddey with a great season. LaMelo Ball. And All-NBA third team, Jaylen Brown. I think he was injured for a lot of the season. Donovan Mitchell, Scotty Barnes, Luka Doncic, and Stephon Castle. Shout out him. All defensive first team, Wemby, OG, Scotty, Evan Mobley, Giannis. All-NBA, all in defensive second team, Jimmy Buckets, Jaden McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, Jalen Duren, and Mark Williams. Rookie team, you got Jalen Johnson, Darius Acuff, AJ DeBonsa, Cameron Boozer, and Caleb Wilson. Darren Peterson, second team, Nate Amit, Koa Pete, Kingston Flemings, and LeBaron Falan. In the playoffs, the Suns and the Rockets are going to face off in the play-in. The Mavericks, the Grizzlies make the play-in, so they turn around their season and make it. The 1 seed in the West is the Thunder. Lakers versus Warriors. Love to see that matchup. Timberwolves versus the Nuggets. That's always a doozy. The Spurs are the 2 seed. And in the East, you got the Knicks at the 1 seed. Cleveland versus Indiana. Rematch of, I think, 2 years quarterfinals ago. And you got the Pistons and the Raptors. The 76ers are the 2 seeds, so they turn around their season as well. The Miami Heat sneak in as a 7 seed. The Hawks, 8 seed. The Magic, the 9. And the Washington Wizards, the 10. So Giannis and Bam doing their thing. The Rockets, though, with LeBron James and Kevin Durant, still have a chance to make the playoffs. So let's see. And they don't. The Grizzlies. They beat out the Mavericks and the Rockets. The Grizzlies with Cameron Boozer and no John Morant are facing the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round. The Suns end up beating the Rockets to make the 7th seed against the Spurs. And in the East, the Hawks win against the Miami Heat, so they're going to be the 7th seed. And then the Magic beat the Wizards, knocking them out. And then the Miami Heat sneak into the playoffs as the 8th seed. They have a history of making a deep run as the 8th seed in the NBA playoffs, hence Jimmy Buckets 2022. Let's simulate the first game of the playoffs. You got OKC taking game 1, Golden State, Minnesota. The Phoenix Suns take one from the Spurs. New York, Cleveland, Detroit, and the Sixers. Simulate game 2 here. OKC takes game 2. The Warriors tie it back up. The Timberwolves take 2-0 series. The Suns surprise the Spurs again. They go up 2-0. The Miami Heat with Giannis and Bam take one from the Knicks. The Pacers win one. The Raptors get one back. And the Hawks win one back. So in the East, you got a tight competition. And in the West, not so much. Let's simulate game 3. You got the Thunder taking another game from the Memphis Grizzlies. You got the Lakers taking one. Timberwolves about to sweep the Nuggets. The Spurs finally get one. The Knicks go up 2-1. Cleveland goes up 2-1. Detroit goes up 2-1. And the 76ers go up 2-1. So let's check out this Minnesota Timberwolves, Denver Nuggets, game 4. And see if the Timberwolves can sweep the Nuggets. The Timberwolves have a history of beating the Nuggets in the playoffs in the past couple of years. And they look like they're going to do it again in dominant fashion. The Timberwolves sweep the Nuggets, knocking out Jokic. He puts up 37 points, though. Anthony Edwards with a good night, 29 points. Ayo Dosunmu, 21. LaMelo Ball puts up a double-double with 10 assists. Russell Westbrook also on the Timberwolves there. Pretty crazy to see that. Out in the East, Cleveland takes a 3-1 lead, and the Pistons. So let's simulate this game here. Pacers take a 2-3 comeback. Can they come back down 3-1 against the Cavs? Detroit stomps down Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors here. Let's check out the box score. Cade Cunningham, 21 points. Jonathan Kuminga New Piston puts up some good numbers. Love to see it. Scotty Barnes doing his best to stay alive. Kawhi Leonard doing his best also, but it's not enough. The Pistons are just too good. They take down the Raptors. Well, let's simulate this game 5. Can the Lakers knock down the Warriors? But the Warriors putting up a fight. Looks like they're going to take this one. It's getting close, though. Ooh, let's stop the simulation and jump in. So with a minute left, Luka Doncic down by 1, trying to clinch the series in LA. Luka Doncic pull-up jumper. It's money. Lakers take a 1-point lead. Steph Curry trying to win one more in his career. Trying to go back 3-1 down in the series. Passes out to Jonas Valanciunas, who gets cut by Denver this offseason. Backs it out. Gives it to Jonas Valanciunas. He needs to shoot it. Curry, way downtown. His three-pointer. Oh. But Luka Doncic is fouled. He's going to go to the line and try to put the Lakers up by 3. First one is money. Second one, rims out, and the Warriors can win with the 3. Shot clock off. Steph Curry is the guy you want to put the ball in his hands. Crossover. Curry. Jumper. Bang. Oh, what a move by Curry. Luka Doncic now running the floor. Can take the lead. Shot clock off. Steph Curry tight on his butt. Pause. 3 seconds left. Luka Doncic needs to put up a shot. His shot. No good. And it's going to go to overtime. A crazy game. But it looks like the Lakers take it in overtime. And they're going to end the series winning in 5. But there you have it. The Lakers versus the Thunder in the quarterfinals. But let's check out this game down here. Looks like the 76ers are going to try to clinch it. And they're up early, up big. And it looks like they're not going to come back. Yes, the 76ers take this one in dominant fashion. Putting up 145 points. Golly. Tyrese Maxey, 35. Anthony Simons, 30. Dion Wade with 23. Jaylen Brown, 19. Joel Embiid, 15. Just a great team performance from the 76ers there. And now you have the Knicks trying to close the series out against the Miami Heat with Giannis and Bam Adebayo. They take an early lead. They're not giving it up. It's getting a little closer down the stretch here. Oh, back and forth here. And it looks like the Knicks are going to take it here. They win by 6 points. They knock down Bam Adebayo and Giannis. Karl-Anthony Towns with a double-double. OG with a double-double. Jalen Brunson with a double-double. Bam Adebayo, Giannis had some good numbers here. They can't get it done, though. Well, let's check out this series down here. The Suns looking to upset the San Antonio Spurs in 5. Let's see if the Spurs can come back. They got a great roster. I think they could do it. This game is getting a little tight down the stretch here. But it looks like the Spurs take it. They win by 12 points. Stephon Castle, Wemby both have 33. Well, first, we need to look at the Cavs versus the Pacers. They have a good series going down here. Pacers try to even the series and force a game 7. Pacers been up this whole game. It's kind of getting close in the light stretch, but it looks like the Pacers are going to run away with it. They win by 12 and force a game 7. Tyrese Halliburton having a great game, putting up 23. Just a good overall team performance from the Pacers here. Now we got the Suns versus the Spurs. Can the Spurs come back down 3-1 and force a game 7? Let's jump in here. Spurs down by 3. Jalen Green with the ball. 1:30 remaining. Mark Williams taking Wemby to the paint. Kicks it back out to Jalen Green. Jalen Green gets the screen. Oh, it's stolen by Stephon Castle. Wemby back out to Fox. Is that Terrence Shannon Jr. I see over there? Wemby getting to the paint. And 1! Wembanyama has a chance to tie this game up with a minute left and force a game 7. Wemby has always been a clutch player in his short career. Dylan Harper on Colin Gillespie. On him sight. Colin Gillespie, no room to breathe. Now backs out to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges with the wide open lane. He gets to his left hand and scores. 2-point lead for the Suns here. Dylan Harper, superstar caliber point guard here. Taking Colin Gillespie one-on-one. Backing him down. Not passing the ball. And eventually gives it up to Julian Champagnie. Back to Dylan Harper. Screen from Wembanyama. Dylan Harper uses it. Jumper, wide open. It's no good, but Wemby gets the rebound, kicks it back out to Keldon Johnson. They get another chance. Wemby sets a screen for Keldon Johnson. He has a wide open three. It's money! Keldon Johnson takes a 1-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. What a shot that was. 25 seconds remaining for the Suns. Shot clock barely on. Colin Gillespie trying to be the hero. Backs down Dylan Harper. What is happening right here? And it's a violation. Spurs ball. 3-second violation. What is Colin Gillespie doing? The CPU is being crazy right now. And the Spurs have a chance to force a Game 7. Stephon Castle with the ball now. Passes it in. Dylan Harper, he's fouled. Dylan Harper knocks down the first one. Can he force the Suns to shoot a three? Yes, he does. Give it to your guy. He's been clutch his whole career, Devin Booker. But it doesn't look like he's in the game. Is Devin Booker not playing, or is he hurt? But they give it to Jalen Green on Keldon Johnson. Screen from Mark Williams. Gives it to Luke Kennard. He's a great three-point shooter. Looks like he got fouled there. But it's stolen. Luke Kennard. Oh my gosh. The Suns almost had another chance. Luke Kennard misses 2 threes in a row. Oh my goodness. And this one is most likely over. Julian Champagnie knocks it down, and the Spurs force a Game 7. What a way to end it. Oh my goodness. Game 7 in San Antonio. Let's see if the Spurs can come back. They got an early lead, and it looks like they're not going to give it up. The Spurs might have just pulled off this 3-1 comeback. Wade's getting a little close in the end, but no. Spurs somehow come back down 3-1. Wembanyama, 23 points, 18 rebounds. Stephon Castle with a double-double as well. De'Aaron Fox finally knows how to play basketball, but in 2K. And there you have it. No lower seeds win the first round. So a chalky first round here. Let's simulate the first game. You got OKC taking Game 1. The Timberwolves take Game 1 from the Spurs. Philadelphia takes Game 1. This one didn't get simulated. Here, let me simulate this one real quick. Cavs take Game 1 from the Knicks. Let's simulate Game 2. OKC goes up 2-0. Spurs tie it up. Knicks tie it up. Philadelphia up 2-0. Let's simulate Game 3. Thunder up 3-0, trying to sweep. The Spurs win 2 in a row. They're up in the series now. Knicks also win 2-0. Knicks also win 2 in a row. And now Philadelphia loses 1 to the Pistons here. Simulate Game 4. OKC sweeps the Lakers here. Let's check out the box score. Luka Don had a good game. Austin Reeves, not bad. But J-Dub leads the way for the Thunder, putting up 29 points, 8 rebounds. Nice team game from the Thunder here. And they go back to their 3rd Western Conference in a row. Let's see if the Knicks can take down the Cavs. They took them down last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. Can they do it again in the quarterfinals? But it looks like the Cavs are going to take this one. Cavs get one back. They still have a chance. Minnesota wins Game 5 here against the Spurs. Detroit has come back. They were down 2-1. Now they're up 3-2. Let's simulate this game to see if the Timberwolves take the series from the Spurs. Spurs up by a little bit. It's going back and forth. And it looks like the Spurs are going to take this one. Game 7 in San Antonio. Let's see if the Pistons can seal this victory. The 76ers are deadly in 2K now with this new roster with Jaylen Brown, VJ Edgecombe, and all the other guys. But it looks like the 76ers take Game 6. They're going to force a Game 7. Can the Cavs force a Game 7? Could we possibly see 3 Game 7s in the quarterfinals here? Knicks up, though, taking it into the 4th, getting tied down the stretch. But it looks like the Knicks are going to take it home. Donovan Mitchell tried his best. He always has no help. James Harden still putting up playoff stinkers. DeMar DeRozan not doing great here. The Knicks, Jalen Brunson doesn't have his best scoring night, but gets the job done. So the Knicks make the Eastern Conference Finals the back-to-back years. Back-to-back-to-back years, actually. Can the Spurs come back? Spurs trying to be the comeback kids once again. They're up early in this game. It's getting close down the stretch here. In the 4th quarter, both teams close, but it looks like the Spurs are going to take it. Wow. Victor Wembanyama puts up a triple-double. One of the best playoff performances in Spurs history right there. Stephon Castle has a nice night. But there you have it. Oklahoma City and the Spurs are going to rematch in the Western Conference Finals back-to-back years. But you have Game 7 in Philadelphia. The Pistons versus the 76ers. This one should be one of the best games of the entire playoffs. 76ers up early. It's a tight game. But the Pistons are going to pull away late. No? All right, we got to jump in here. Pistons up by 2. 2 minutes left. 76ers with the ball. Dion Wade wide open 3. No good. Rebound. Cade Cunningham. I don't know who that is over there. Cade Cunningham gets a screen from John Collins. His three-pointer. In and out. Rebound Adam Bona. Jarris Walker, that's who that is. Gets the ball. Gives it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown trying to back down Kevin Huerter. And he slams it down. Oh my gosh, on 2 defenders. Highlight of the playoffs right there. Oh my goodness. That's exactly why you don't trade Jaylen Brown for a 40-year-old Paul George. Holy cow. Kevin Huerter just got babied. Cade Cunningham has a chance to take the lead. 1:30 left. Tyrese Maxey on him. Screen from John Collins. Pick and roll wide open. It's a dunk for John Collins. What a mistake from the 76ers defense right there. Wasting a lot of time. Gets a screen from Jarris Walker. Walker, another wide open screen. Back-to-back pick and rolls for both offenses, and it works perfectly. Tie game. About a minute remaining. Cade Cunningham, one of the clutchest players in the entire NBA. Can he do something to get the Pistons back up? Backing down Tyrese Maxey, gives it to Terrace Reed. I think that's who that is. Backing down Adam Bona. Not a lot of ball movement here. Cade Cunningham, wide open 3. It's in and out. Adam Bona, another rebound. 48 seconds. Dion Wade with the ball now. He's probably going to give it up to Jaylen Brown. But no, Jarris Walker has a wide open lane. Gives it to Adam Bona, slams it down. 76ers have a chance to close this one out. A stop here would be crucial. Cade Cunningham, though. Crossing over, Tyrese Maxey. He turns it over. Tyrese Maxey stolen. Jarris Walker has the ball. Trying to back down John Collins. Back at the Jaylen Brown. I would waste time if I was Jaylen Brown here, but no. He's trying to get to his spot. Gives it to Tyrese Maxey. Screen from Jarris Walker. Tyrese Maxey, baseline, gives it to Walker, and it's going to be a foul by Kevin Huerter. Walker knocks down the first one. 3-point lead. If he makes this one, it's most likely over. And he misses. The Pistons have a chance. Jonathan Kuminga gives it to Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham's 3. No good. Rebound, Adam Bona. Gives it to Tyrese Maxey, and he's fouled. Jonathan Kuminga fouls out. And that is most likely it for the Pistons this season. The 76ers are just too good, and they end up taking this one by 4. What a game that was. Let's check out the box score here. Tyrese Maxey, 30. Jaylen Brown, 26. Oh, it's Jabari Walker. They traded for him, I guess. Cade Cunningham, Jonathan Kuminga, Duncan Robinson. And that means the 1 and 2 seeds from both conferences make the conference championships. The Thunder versus the Spurs. Rematch of 2025 Western Conference Finals. The Knicks versus the Philadelphia 76ers in the Eastern Conference. Let's simulate game 1. Both 1 seeds take the first game. Simulate game 2 here. They both take game 2. Take a 3-0 lead on the 76ers. The Spurs take one from the Thunder. Are the Knicks going to sweep the 76ers and go back to the finals? The 76ers are way too good to get swept. And it goes to overtime. Oh my gosh. It goes to overtime. We need to stop and look at this game here. I didn't stop it, and I didn't realize I went into overtime. But here we are. 76ers down by 3. Tyrese Maxey with a chance to tie this game. Gives it to Jabari Walker from the Raptors, and his layup is good. 1-point lead for the Knicks. OG Anunoby gives it. It's stolen. What a bad pass. Anthony Simons gives it to Jabari Walker. I wonder if Joel Embiid is hurt because he's not out there. Tyrese Maxey layup. It's good. And just like that, the 76ers are now up. OG Anunoby backing down Jabari Walker. Has no room. Mikal Bridges now gives it to Andre Drummond. Back at the OG Anunoby. Still nothing. Jose Alvarado needs to create something. Not a lot of time remaining on the shot clock. He waits. He shoots it. No good. Rebound, Jabari Walker. Gives it to Jaylen Brown, and he's fouled. Not the player you want to foul in these situations. Jaylen Brown has a chance to put the 76ers up by 3. His first one is money. Jaylen Brown's second free throw. No good. But rebound Adam Bona, and he's fouled. What a crucial mistake from the Knicks. Adam Bona's first free throw is money. Adam Bona being clutch late in this game. I wonder if Joel Embiid is hurt. But he knocks down the second free throw. 76ers up by 4. The Knicks need to do something really quick. But they advance the ball. Jose Alvarado on the baseline. Trying to get to his left hand. Gets to his right, though. Nice layup there. 76ers up by 2. Anthony Simons, Tyrese Maxey, he's fouled. Tyrese Maxey has a chance to close this game out. Makes the first one. If he makes this one, it's most likely over. And he makes it. There you have it. The 76ers take a game from the Knicks, and now it's a 3-1 lead. They still have a long ways to go, though, to come back in this series. Can the Spurs take game 4, or does the Thunder go up 3-1? The Spurs going back and forth. They have the lead right now, and it looks like they're going to pull away with this one late in this game. What a game from the Spurs. They tie it up. Stephon Castle, 24 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists, a triple-double for him. Victor Wembanyama with a double-double. But we need to see if the 76ers can come back in this series here. The Knicks up early, and it looks like the Knicks are going to pull away with this one. The 76ers have been eliminated. The Knicks in dominant fashion. Mikal Bridges, 31. Jalen Brunson, 26. OG Anunoby, 25. What a game from the Knicks. They go back to the finals. Could we see a possible Spurs versus Knicks rematch? We got to check it out, though. Spurs up early. Back and forth. Thunder up now. This is a big game. If you win this one, you're most likely going to win the series. But let's jump into this game. 1:30 left. Spurs down by 2. Spurs down by 2. The Thunder have a chance to go up 3-2 in the series. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, step back jumper, no good. Dylan Harper, rebound. Dylan Harper, spin move. Gives it to Devin Vassell. Back to Dylan Harper. What a pass from Dylan Harper, but it's blocked by Chet Holmgren. De'Aaron Fox makes another crucial mistake. Tips it. Dylan Harper tips it, but it goes out of bounds. Thunder ball. What a block by Chet Holmgren. Why did he not do that in last year's Western Conference Finals? I couldn't tell you. But Chet Holmgren now with the ball, gets to the J-Dub. To Shai on Dylan Harper. Shai, spin move, gets to his left hand, drives, layup good. Spurs down by 4 now. Dylan Harper, can he be that clutch player? He's only a second-year player, only 21 years old, but he's still a great player. Wemby passes it back out. Devin Vassell now with the ball. Dylan Harper wide open, three-pointer, jumper no good. Thunder rebound. And they're going to push it up. AJ Mitchell, and they're going to foul him. It looks like this game possibly might be over for the Spurs. They're trying to double team. Chet Holmgren, wide open 3. He doesn't take it. Gives it to Isaiah Hartenstein. That's a player you want to foul if you're the Spurs. Bad mistake by Chet Holmgren there. Probably should have just hold on to it. Isaiah Hartenstein first free throw is good. 5-point lead for the Thunder here. Second, it's good. Is it just me or Isaiah Hartenstein looks like Joe Bartolozzi? I don't know if I'm the only one that recognizes that, but I really see it. Dylan Harper 3, no, doesn't take it. Wemby backing down Isaiah Hartenstein. He's clamped up. Dylan Harper gives it back. Wemby needs to do something quick. Turn around baseline jumper or something, and he gets to his left hand. Money. Spurs down by 4 now. Yes, Joel Embiid was out in the Eastern Conference Finals. If you guys wanted to know there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the free throw line. His first one is good. His second one, also good. Spurs down by 6. This one's most likely over. Yes, it is. The Thunder take a 3-2 advantage, and they're going to be looking to close this one out in San Antonio. But we saw this last year. The Spurs were down 2-3. They came back and won the series and faced the Knicks in the finals. Can we see that again? Spurs with a good lead at first. It's kind of getting closer now. Thunder take it, and it looks like they're going to run away with this one. Thunder finally beat the Spurs. Western Conference Finals MVP is Shai. Eastern Conference Finals MVP is OG Anunoby. And there you have it. Your NBA Finals is going to be the Knicks versus the Thunder. So a lot of chalk. Now, every higher seed has won every series. This is crazy. I've never seen something like this. Let's simulate game one. Thunder up big, and it looks like they're going to run away with this one. And they do. A massive point advantage for the Thunder here. Shea with a good game. Jared McCain shooting good. Let's simulate game two. Thunder up big in this one. And it looks like they're going to pull away with it. The Thunder in back-to-back games dominate. Oh my goodness. J-Dub with 26. Shea doesn't get over 20. Chet, 15. AJ Mitchell with a nice game. Overall good game from the boys. Game three, can the Knicks come back in this series? They're up early in this one. It's getting a little closer, but it looks like they're going to pull away with it. That was huge for the Knicks here. Karl-Anthony Towns with a huge game. Double-double, 32 points, 10 rebounds. OG Anunoby with another double-double. Mikal Bridges with a good shooting night. Jalen Brunson probably needs to step up a little more. Jared McCain with 21. Shea, another game under 20 points. Not very common of him. Well, let's simulate game four. See if the Knicks can tie the series at 2-2 apiece. They have an early lead in this one. It's getting a little smaller. Wait, no, it's getting bigger. And they pull away with it. So we have a series now. Karl-Anthony Towns with another double-double. 34 points, 15 rebounds. Almost a triple-double. Jalen Brunson with a nice game. OG Anunoby. Shea with a 30 bomb. Chet doing his thing. Lu Dort. The team didn't play good this game. But now they have a chance to go up 3-2. Whoever wins this game probably wins the series. The Thunder have an early lead, but it goes back to the Knicks. Back and forth game here. And let's jump into this one. Knicks up by 3. They have a chance to go up 3-2 in the series. Isaiah Hartenstein at the three-point line. Not where you want him. Shea getting to his spot. Right-hand layup from the left side is good. A 1-point lead for the Knicks now. Whoever wins this game probably wins the finals. So this is huge. Jalen Brunson, clutch player of the year. Backing down Shea. Gives it to Mikal Bridges on Jared McCain. Kicks it out. Jalen Brunson pump fakes. Gets to his left hand. It's blocked by Chet Holmgren. The second block we've seen in this playoff run for the Thunder by Chet Holmgren. You saw it against De'Aaron Fox, and now Jalen Brunson. Some of the huge blocks in this playoff series, and now the Thunder take a 1-point lead. That is a crazy turnaround. It looked like Jalen Brunson had a wide open layup, but Chet Holmgren denies him once again. Brunson trying to back down Shea, gets it to Josh Hart. Give it to Cat. He's right there wide open. Mid-range, pump fake, fade away. That is not the shot, and it goes in and out. Chet Holmgren rebound. Gives it to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA backing down Jalen Brunson. Getting to his left hand. Kick it out. 3 wide open. That's money. That is money. You don't want to leave that one open. And now the Knicks are down by 4. They were just up by 3. A 7-point turnaround for the Thunder. Jalen Brunson step back 3. Not clutch there. Chet Holmgren rebound. And he's fouled with 32 seconds remaining. What a turnaround for the Thunder here. He makes the first one. If he makes the second one, it's most likely over. And he does. So the Thunder are going to take game 5 after being down. After being down late in the game, Chet Holmgren makes a huge block, and now they have a chance to close this one out in game 6. So let's see what happens here. Next to an early lead. The lead keeps getting larger, and it looks like they're not going to back down. Knicks are going to force a game 7. Wow. Game 7. This is what you'd love to see. Karl-Anthony Towns with another double-double. He's probably going to win Finals MVP. Jalen Brunson not having the best scoring playoff run. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander tried to do his best, but wasn't enough. 35 points, 14 rebounds. But you have game 7. You'd love to see it. So the Thunder up early in this one. Oh my gosh, they're up by 30. They're up by 30. They're up by 40 now. Oh my gosh. The Thunder are going to be your 2027 NBA Finals champions. I'm sorry that one wasn't very good, but that's just exactly what happened. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was too dominant, putting up 23 points in the finals, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 55% from the field. And there you have it. The Thunder beat the Knicks in 7. A lot of chalk in this playoffs. But that is what would happen if the 2020 season started today. But let's check out the retirements and all that kind of cool stuff. So you see here, LeBron James retires as a Rocket. They didn't make the playoffs at all, so that's pretty crazy here. Mike Conley retires, Al Horford, Brook Lopez, DeAndre Jordan, Kevin Love, Russ retires as a Timberwolf. That's pretty weird to see. DeMar DeRozan retires as a Cav. Steph, of course, retires with his team, the Warriors. Nick Batum, Taj Gibson, Nikola Vucevic, Chris Middleton, all these guys, Klay Thompson. It's kind of the end of an era. All my childhood favorite players are going to be retiring in a couple of seasons. LeBron James, Hall of Fame. Steph, Hall of Fame. Russell Westbrook, Hall of Fame. Russ retires his jersey with the Thunder. Derrick Rose finally gets his jersey retirement. LeBron with the Heat. Klay Thompson with the Warriors. LeBron with the Cavs and Lakers. Steph Curry with the Warriors. Well, that will wrap up today's video. If you like this 2K content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and also hit the hype button. That would be huge for me. This took a long time, so it would be very appreciable. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.